Well, I'm here for Wings TV with Welling United manager Peter Taylor after a desperately disappointing 2-1 home defeat to Hemel Hempstead. Before we get on to the game, Peter, you had a couple of lads that played on Tuesday, non-contract players, that made their sort of competitive debuts tonight, if you like. Elliot Johnson and Sean Theobald's in midfield. What can you tell us about them and how they came about?
Well, I've known about the players. I felt as though we needed another midfield player. Deshaun became available, and I'm really pleased to have him. And he needs more matches, to be fair to him, because he hasn't played much this season. But I think he'll help us.
And it was a pretty nervy sort of start, I thought, from both sides, and not a lot of continuity in the game. But you reverted to a back three. What was the thinking behind that?
To match Hemel Hempstead, they've played a back three for a long time. There's not many times we've disagreed, but I disagreed with that. I thought we had a really good start to the game, and so I didn't think we looked nervous. I thought we had a great start. When their goalkeeper got injured, it was through, I thought, some positive attacking play.
I think, maybe the clearest chance of the first half was probably Adi Shakumbi just before half time. He's clipped the bar. Nice bit of play by Dipo Akinyemi, and he's hit the bar. Really nice for that to go in and go in with a 1-0 lead.
Well, I think I'm a very disappointed manager today, simply because we had three, I think, excellent chances, and chances that should have been taken. Unfortunately, they weren't, and that's what's cost us. But overall, I thought the attitude on a difficult pitch was very good from both teams. To be fair, I felt it was a lively pitch. It wasn't an easy pitch to have the confidence to get the ball down. I thought second half we carried on going, kept going, and I still fancied us to get a result, but unfortunately we didn't.
Yeah, we've scored early in the second half. Arthur Penny's shot, good save, and Dipo's there to finish it off, and he's in a rich vein of form in front of the goal. But then again, probably a big turning point. Dipo slid that Shakumbi through, and he's really got to put that away. Is that fair?
He's got to put that away. He's gone for a height that suited the goalkeeper. I thought he had a good chance there, Addy, and also Tom Derry had a good chance. I thought Dipo played him in as well, and then Bradley Stevenson, when he first come on, he had more difficult chance because it was more of a up in the air volley. But I think that one of the other two should have been taken.
And obviously you brought some fresh legs on. You took Tom Derry off, and you also took Aaron Barnes off, and you sort of seemed to change the shape to go to a flat back four. And what was the thinking behind that?
Well, because I felt as though we were just defending too much, and I think in the end we had to then ask a few more questions of them, and I still think we did, but unfortunately we didn't take the chance.
And the first goal we've conceded from a corner. It's a great leap by the lad at the back post to head it back across goal. But that's two goals we conceded from corners on Tuesday night, and another one tonight. You must be desperately disappointed with that.
Yeah, that's how we were doing that at the early part of the season, and different personnel on Tuesday night, to be fair. No, I think that, as you say, it was a really, really good header from their player. But we can't allow him to have that much space, and for him to get the amount of power he got on it.
And the second goal, obviously, right at the end, is an absolute killer. But again, it's a deep corner. The lads are marked. It's a cracking shot to finish the goal, but the marking again was sort of non-existent there.
Very frustrating because they've all got jobs to do, and we've got people on the edge of the box that stop shots, but unfortunately they didn't.
Yeah, so we move forward now. We haven't lost any ground. Unfortunately, we perhaps could have made up some ground, but Billericay and Braintree are both lost. Bath lost as well, I think. So it's the proverbial 6 pointer next week away to Billericay. That's going to be a huge game. So how would you go about picking the team up for that?
I think they'll be fine on Tuesday. I think, listen, it's better off being unlucky the way that you've played better. You've done things to deserve something. I felt as though we deserved something out of the game, and if that's the case, 9 times out of 10, when the next time they come training, they'll know that, and they'll feel positive. They know what a big match it is next Saturday, and we've got to prepare well, and we've got to look forward to it.
Well, hopefully there'll be a good contingent of Welling fans there. We'll realise the importance of the game, and hopefully the lads will bounce back from today.
Yeah, hope so.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank
Cheers.
you. Cheers.